What's going on, y'all? H-Stock here, going to be talking about this whole ongoing beef between DJ Akademiks and Blueface. And honestly, I feel like that where it's at now, it's kind of, reached a point where I feel like it may have gone a bit too far. Now, Akademiks did tweet yesterday. He actually quoted himself saying, 10 dudes piped out Blueface girl and he's still taking Henny bottles to the head. Clown, get your manhood back before you talk to me. 10 dudes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're number 11 and she got your kid. Answer that, Blueface, bleed him. Then he ended up quoting himself saying, I got $5K per dude who, Blueface girl, who down to get on my Twitch stream, breaking it down, how it happened, DNA tests included. More Big Act finna do a paternity test for that broke dude Blueface. I'm pledging 50K for this effort. Who got Blueface girl pregnant? And honestly, like I said, I feel like at this point, it's gone, as you can see, a bit too far. Because when you trying to do shit like that, that's just weird, outright weird. And I know there's people probably speculating on who Christian Rock slept with, the other 10 guys that she ended up sleeping with. I'm pretty sure somebody's like doing a whole breakdown speculation on that. This ain't the channel for that. Now, see, it would make sense if Akademiks was a woman that was in one of them T-page gossip, type of areas on YouTube. Then it would kind of make sense, because that's the type of stuff, women do be talking about. Not all women, of course, but there do be women who talk about it, be want to know who's going around who, X, Y, Z. And I'm pretty sure there's people out there trying to speculate on who did it. Now, if you're a grown ass man, why the f you over here doing that? That is called women's business. Let the women gossip about that and sip on the tea while doing so. As a man, it just comes off as a bit weird. And any dude that was to come on Akademiks stream and say, yeah, I'm the guy that did that, then that makes you look about as weird as Akademiks. Because even if it's remotely true that you slept with Blueface's girl, you take that shit to the grave, but like, I don't know what you're talking about. Who? I don't know you. I don't care what Blueface may have said to Akademiks. He gotta let certain shit go. And that's one of his biggest problems. He's pushing 40. But at the same time, I kind of feel bad for Akademiks, because he put himself in a predicament like this, in a box, to where he has no choice but to respond to anybody that he may feel is disrespecting him on this level. Now, he has responded to constructive criticism, and it don't even be like on this type of level. At some point, Akademiks needs to look in the mirror and be like, you know what, do I still want to do this? Do I still want to go back and forth with dudes on the internet? Like, I understand my fan base wants me to do it, but do I really care about going back and forth with dudes? No. Like, at some point, you got to walk away and realize, you know what, maybe going back and forth ain't worth it. They can just talk about me till they blue in the face. I don't care anymore. But again, it all goes back to him putting himself in that box of, because somebody talks about you, he may feel like he has to respond. And I think a lot of it has to do with his chat and his fan base putting a battery in his back, convincing him to do so. And like I said in a previous video, Akademiks, he has admitted that BuzzFeed is still supposed to come out with a article about him, a woman who ended up suing Akademiks for defamation. So honestly, if you want to suppress that BuzzFeed article, if you don't want people to follow that and believe that, then everything Akademiks has been doing up to this point, between him going at Lori Harvey for saying she's the prize, and even stuff like this going this far with Blueface trying to, play a guessing game of who smashed your girl on Twitch, is just insane to me. It's just insane. I feel like at some point you just got to know how to walk away and realize there's money to be made. I think Akademiks is better off just posting tweets about album sales, posting Instagram posts about some news here and there, gets paid handsomely, and talk about his usual stuff on his YouTube channel and Twitch, and just ignore everybody. And honestly, hopefully he can get to that point one day. I mean, he's pushing 40, like I said, but I kind of look at him like he's in this Joe Budden arc, if you will, because back, like, let's be honest, Joe Budden gave us a lot of classic memes years ago. Why? And at that time, Joe Budden was really, you know, going back and forth with certain people. Now, I wouldn't think it's to this degree as Akademiks has, but at the same time, you look at Joe Budden now, Joe Budden, he ain't on that type of time no more. He really don't be getting into beefs with anybody. He ain't got time. Like, I think he's already in his 40s, if not closer to 50. And he's like just chilling at this point. He probably don't give a fuck what somebody say about him at all. He's just probably chilling and ignoring a lot of shit. And the same can be said for even Charlemagne. Charlemagne has so much shit going for himself. He don't have time to be responding or to engage in petty beefs. If I was a betting man, I'm pretty sure that Akademiks, he has probably costed himself different business opportunities, probably nothing that would affect Spotify, of course. But I'm pretty sure that there's any other future deals are probably no longer available to him now because of his antics, between him going after Blueface, responding to Blueface, to everything else in between. It could have been people who was about to offer Akademiks a bag, like let's say a bag of like $50 million or even a whole lot more for whatever. It could be for an offer for a documentary or whatever the case may be. Now, I'm not saying Akademiks knows all these deals or a deal like that could exist, but I'm saying if at some point you got to realize that going back and forth, it could really cost you money with people, and it can cost you opportunities with different people who would be more than willing to throw a bag at you or two. Honestly, I think it'll come a point in time where Akademiks is like, listen, I don't care what people say about me anymore, and they can say what they want to. Meanwhile, I'm over here doing what I gotta do and just ignoring shit. Because eventually that's what Charlemagne did and Joe Budden did. But let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Do you think it's gone too far, or do you not have a problem with it? Let me know what your thoughts is in the comments. Till next time, it's been H-Dog here, and I'm out. Peace.